welcome back. We have another freak show wine for you. This one is the Untamed and Refined Red Wine. And they don't say. Admit one, Freak Show presents Michael and David's Red Wine, vinted and bottled by Michael David Winery, American Canyon, California. This is 15% alcohol by volume. And I'm not sure what the name of this character was again. He has that, I believe it's werewolf syndrome. I think that's what they call it, where you get excess hair on your face. I think I remember hearing of somebody called the Dog Boy, but I don't remember off the top of my head if that was from a sideshow or if that was something from a tabloid. I need to do some more reading on that stuff, honestly. Somebody please give me input in the comments when you see this. And again, this one's very pretty. So it fits the tire of the former on the bottle. And we'll just put just a little bit. Don't want too much. Yeah, I love these. I need to collect more corks. I want to replace the wreath that I had before I moved out here. It won't be the same, obviously, but I know what kind of frame I need, and I know what types of material I would like, or similar materials. I'm hearing rumors, correct me again on that if it's not true, or let me know if it is. If Joann's is actually closing shops. Hopefully, if they do, they stay online because they finally brought back a lot of their Halloween materials. Not the ones that I had before I moved out here, but some that looked fairly nice. Because hopefully we can get another apartment. Hopefully. And when the time comes and we can get another place, I would like to get more of that material or similar materials to create more curtains again and whatnot. But here we go. This is a nice dark red wine. It smells lovely. It is slightly tart, yet smooth and well-rounded. I usually have more lights on when I do this, but I'm filming this during the day, recording this during the day, rather. So I wanted to go back to seeing if we really needed more than just the ambient light, because at night or after work when I do videos, I have all the lights on, and earlier in the day, I sometimes put on the light in the living room. It's on the meat grinder, the steampunk find from St. Phinney's. But I thought, again, this would be nice. And also, I have my Halloween shirt, and this is a sideshow or freak show wine. So I thought, well, a little less light might add to the ambiance. Excuse me. It's got that nice taste. It's like, to me, like, it's, well, definitely reminds me of raisins. I don't know why, but that's where my brain goes. It tastes like raisins. Sweet, but not very sweet. And slightly pruny. I'm getting, could be because of the ginger noodle bowl I had, but I'm getting almost it had a slight coffee note. So basically, it's well rounded, slightly sweet. Kind of reminds me of raisins and prunes with a hint of coffee. So yeah, kind of off the wall yet smooth, which it fits perfectly. It goes well with the cinnamon coffee I had earlier today. Of course, I had coffee with cinnamon and ginger, which I blended myself. I took the Collectivo medium roast, ground that with some ginger and some cinnamon. So I had that mid morning. And then I had a noodle and vegetable bowl cold with a sesame ginger dressing. So the ginger and the cinnamon from the coffee, and the ginger and sesame from the noodle bowl are blending with this, and maybe that might be why I'm tasting coffee. But sometimes red wines do have a coffee note to them. So the other things I had earlier accentuate that. Would I recommend this? Definitely. Now I'm getting some peppery notes as well. Hints of pepper, like a black pepper. Anyway, I don't eat beef anymore, but I could see this with a nice prime rib or a roast if you still eat meat. And if you don't eat meat, as I said earlier, I had a noodle bowl with greens and cabbage, sesame sticks, of course, noodles, and this dressing. So this pairs, like I said, that pairs well with that. So something, so quasi Asian food. I say quasi because it was Asian inspired. So something like that. And if you eat meat, it would of course be good with red meat. Mm. And then there was a time on here, I think I made it for here, was a beef. I wanted to make a beef roast with portobello mushrooms. It'd be beef as a B-E apostrophe E, no, B-E apostrophe F. And with red wine and some other things. Carrots and potatoes, I think. It would be good with something like that too. So if you're looking, a beef substitute would be good if you don't eat meat, like a portobello mushroom or something with a similarly beefy flavor would pair well with it. Beef or anything beef like, and maybe even, I'm not sure the rules on this, but I can actually see this with a cheesecake as well, like one with a raspberry or a strawberry. Perhaps I would say raspberry or blackberry would be better because strawberry would be too sweet and it might overpower this. So blackberry. I don't know if anybody does blackberry cheesecake. I'm not a big fan of blueberries. I would eat them occasionally, but blackberry, blueberry. There we go. Raspberry, perfect. Um, and as I said before, beef or beef like if you don't eat meat. So anyway, yes, it's a hit, and I will buy it again. I got this at festival. Had some extra money with my PTO cash up, but I have to save as much as possible in the event that I can find another apartment, because I've right now currently got enough for a month's worth of rent at another place should I get something cheaper. But as far as 2 months rent, that's not happening until I get my tax refund, which hasn't happened yet. They're taking their sweet time. It's a new guy, so I just have to be patient. Um, excuse me. Oh, bless me. My sinuses tell me that it should be close to spring, but we're not there yet. Again, back to what I was saying, it's a hit. I found this at festival. I got this as you slow down. As you saw in my alcohol haul video, it was the rosé and 2 stouts, I believe. No, yeah, stouts. I've got one more stout to do. This week I will put up my review of Dragon's Milk Reserve, the one that I got. It was much touted on Facebook, so I had to give it a try. I would have been good for Valentine's Day, but I wanted to save it because I had other things I was going to put up. I wanted to put up People Eater, and like I said, it got upside down, but that's okay because the wine actually ended up being better for Valentine's a week anyway. So I've got the Dragon's Milk will be up this week, probably tomorrow or Friday, because I already did the tea haul, tea and pajamas this morning, and this which will go after Dragon's Milk. And then next week we'll get into the teas that I just bought, well, just received rather, from Vampire Teas. Yes. So I have 2 of those and a sample. So it's going to be potluck next week. I'll pick one of those. So next week will be one of those and this review. So this review will go up first, and then one of the teas, and then I will see what else. Probably the last stout, and that will get us into, let's see, next week. Yeah, next week. Yeah, the teas will get us into March, and the alcohol, the wine, the beer, this, and then the next one will get us into at least the end of this month. So we have enough alcohol reviews till the end of the month, theoretically, and enough tea reviews to get us through into next month. So next month, I will see what else I can find to order and see what else I can do in the way of hauls from, places where we can do goth on a budget. As I've said before, with prices the way they are and tariffs being a pain in the butt, that's as far as I'm going with anything political. I've been holding off on Temu for right now. That's it. If you like these videos, please give them a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell once. If you want notifications, hit the bell a second time. Feel free to comment below, but keep it civil. Again, if you're going to imbibe in the blood of the vine, stay home, stay with other creatures, or have a designated Dracula. But if the designated Dracula or monster cryptid, whatever, I usually say designated Dracula because it sounds like designated driver, but you get the drift. If they want to have a drink, let somebody else do the driving for once. And of course, vampires, please remember your large umbrellas and your 100 SPF, or stronger if such a thing exists, so you don't turn into a pile of ash, because I want to see all of you lovely creatures next time with the next video. I love you guys. Bye now.